Still sticking with Formula One, which is in Mexico this weekend, by the way. Red Bull have called a news press conference for Friday, which is today, at the Mexican Grand Prix. Amidst media reports, the new Formula One champions had agreed a settlement with the governing FIA on spending more than was allowed last season. Red Bull said yesterday the news conference would address the 2021 cost cap, but they would not comment on an accepted breach agreement. Sky Sports were the first to report an announcement on a breach agreement being expected, and the team were likely to be handed a minor sporting penalty as well as a fine, but without any championship points deduction. The FIA announced on the 10th of October that Red Bull had committed a minor overspend on the $145 million cap last season without giving exact details. Media reports have given a figure of around $1.8 million. The Red Bull team boss, Christian Horner, told reporters at last weekend's U.S. Grand Prix in Austin, Texas, that a breach agreement had been proposed by Formula One's ruling body, the FIA. So it looks like Red Bull are going to get a slap on the wrist for their breaching the cost cap rule that was set by the FIA. But I mean, again, I personally think it creates a bad precedent going forward, because where do you draw the line? Next season, what if Aston Martin decides to breach it by $4 million and gain an advantage against some of their mid-table rivals like Alpine, like Haas? You know, what if the upper season Ferrari, chooses to breach it by $8 million, and then gains an advantage on Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship? So for me, I mean, I think there should be a heavy penalty for this breach, because, again, you have to lay down a precedent. This is the first team that will be caught breaching the cost cap, and now FIA looks like they're just going to be accepting a little fine and a small slap on the wrist for Red Bull. Anyway, wait to hear what Red Bull's Christian Horner will have to say at the news conference later on today, just before the practice session.